Welcome to the Roofing Business Growth Circle podcast. The Roofing podcast built specifically for roofing contractors and roofing business owners who want more profit, better systems, and real options for the future. I'm Jacques Skuteeki. I'm your business innovation strategist, and on this show, we talk about what actually works in the roofing business, from roofing leads and sales growth to automation, follow-up system, and building a roofing company that doesn't depend on you every day. If you're a roofer who wants to run a smarter, more profitable business without hype or fluff, you're in the right place. So let's get started. Today, I have a guest speaker. Wayne Pratt is a master networker and a Canfield certified trainer. Wayne runs waynepratt.ca, where he teaches a simple be, do, have process to achieve goals. He has just published a new book called Freshly Brewed Coaching, Crafting a Bold New You, which uses real lifestyle conversations to make coaching practical and accessible. Wayne helps people who seek coaching to be fun and to feel uplifted. He can show you how to get to your goals and objectives without feeling that you are in the vice principal's office. So welcome, Wayne, to our podcast. And do you have anything to add on what I just shared about you?
I think it's brilliant. Jacques, I'm really thrilled to be here.
Well, I'm very excited to have you on this show. My first question is, what happened in your career, in your business, that brought this transformation of wanting to be a coach?
Yeah, I have a really neat story. I was working for a large credit union, and they thought I should seek opportunities outside the firm, and they gave me $5,000 to go away. And when I did that, I always got all these emails about wouldn't being a coach be brilliant. I thought, oh, I can advise people. I love that. And so I got, 10 years ago, I got a certification out of Vancouver. And the first thing I learned is that I wasn't supposed to have the answers. They had the answers. All I was supposed to do was listen and pull it out of them. And then I, 5 years ago, got certified by Jacques Canfield, who's Mr. Chicken Soup, who has done an amazing job in the coaching industry. And between the two of them, I let people have more fun and make more money.
Love it, love it, love it. So this show is catering to home repair services, that industry, specifically roofers. And what do you believe is the main challenge in that industry right now?
From what I've seen of having roofs put on and talking to people, is that they buy a truck and they get a cell phone and they're in business. And then they hire one apprentice, and all of a sudden they have 10 employees, and they're still wearing a tool belt. They don't know that they've just become technologists and not business owners. So that, I think, is the biggest thing, having them work on their business instead of in their business.
So what type of solutions do you bring or innovation that can create an impact?
Well, the first thing I help them do is they have all these ideas in their head. They said the average person has 9,000 thoughts a day, and that just means noise. That doesn't give you any clarity. So my first job is to go, well, what's really important to you? I mean, what's really important to you? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? Those answers, and then working toward them on incremental weekly goals, changes everything.
Okay, Wayne, so how do you implement what you do to create a real difference in the business owner's life?
Well, there's a couple of ways. One, 3 Zoom sessions. One of them is just to get to know you and ask you some questions about what you want to do and be. And most people tell me answers they think I want to hear, which is bad, but we ask enough questions that we get to work through that. And then we ask what you want to do, and you tell us what you want to do. And then we meet again in a month and say, okay, did you do it? And they either did it or make excuses. And if they make excuses, then we change this as whether you really want to do this or you just telling me what you thought I wanted to hear. And then we rebook it looking at the big picture and decide what they want to do ongoing. And if they want to do that quicker, if they want to get it tomorrow morning, I recommend they buy my new book,
Freshly Brewed Coaching,
which, by the way, was about taking coaching to Main Street. We actually designed it as a bit of a story in the story where we actually meet in a coffee shop and do coaching. Not in some high-priced boardroom, but actually talking to people that were bankers and clothiers and electricians and helping them understand their problems. And I think it's a good book, but either of those two ways.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, the way you explain this is very clear and very transparent. So what's the end result? So they work with you for 6 months or 2
Yep.
years. What happens then? Where are they in their line? Where are they in their business? If that's something you can pretty much predict.
Well, I'm no psychic, but I will give you some clear clues. Something I know you do is you help people get to the next level. And one of the things about the next level is I want to not be on a roof in 5 years. And if that is their goal, then my job is to help them get there. If they think their business is saleable, unless they have some understanding of what it is they're offering, they're not going to have anything to sell. So that's my job, is helping them understand their employees, their clients, knowing incredible people like Jacques who can help them with strategy. Woo! That's my plug for you, buddy. And get them to where they either are semi-retired or just managing instead of banging nails. And yes, it's all roof guns now, I know that, but it was a better metaphor.
Love it. Are you working more with strategy or specific pillars to make them, because you're talking about exit ready here. That's
Yep.
what this conversation is about. So there's different ways. There's one conversation to become exit ready. You got to have your SOPs in place. You got to be able to manage your staff, for example. You need to have your sales and marketing all together. You have to have your finances, by the penny. Is that what you're talking about? Or you're just talking about mindset to allow the business owner to make that happen, to work on each of those pillars?
Man, you're good. The first thing we have to do is, if you sit down with a man like Jacques and he unpacks it for you and you go, yeah, I want that, until you believe it, until you believe it's you, that you can do it, no amount of help with Jack is going to make a difference because you don't believe you. So my job is to help you believe you, that you can get to the next level. And yes, there are pillars and all that, and they decide how deep and how much they want to get into that and who with.
So to make it short and KISS, it's you're really working on the mindset of the business owner so they can
Correct.
take in charge where they want to go.
Correct. And not in a bully way, but here's what I want. Would you like to come along with? I found that if most people in the trades got certified and their ticket or whatever in the 80s, and there's generational gaps, that they're not even talking to their staff in a way their staff understands. I can help them be a little bit more able to get the staff to listen instead of just having you yell at them.
Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you. That makes it very, very clear.
That was the hope.
It worked. You're a powerful communicator, Wayne. At the end of the day, at the end of this podcast, what is your offer to our audience?
My offer is simple. I want them to go to freshlybrewedcoaching.com, And this book is based on being in a coffee shop. So it's freshlybrewedcoaching.com, and or it's on Amazon, and you can play around, and Kindle is under $10. And then you can do one of three things: fill out the self-help parts of the book, call me and said, I want to work with you, not just read your stuff. Or three, say, you know what, Wayne, you're just one more of them. I can't be bothered. And then I'll mail them another book. So yes, freshlybrewedcoaching.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Wayne. Thank you so much for sharing the wealth of information and empowering, I guess, us, even myself, to think in a different way and to understand the power of coaching and how it affects our mindset and our success level down the road. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thanks again. So
it was a privilege.
Before you go, if you're a roofing contractor or roofing business owner, and today's episode hit close to home, make sure you subscribe to Roofing Business Growth Circle podcast or check out our YouTube channel with this episode on it. Each week, we share practical strategies, help grow profits, build better systems, and run a roofing for you to run a roofing business that doesn't depend on you every single day. And if you want help identifying what to fix first in your roofing business, check the link in the description to take the next step with Wayne today. And thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.